recap, I was transferred to a new regional office about 2.5 months ago. Within 2 weeks, I noticed that the employees lacked professionalism, which was shown through unpunctuality, disruptive behavior, and poor time management. Now raise your hand if you have ever worked in a poor work environment. Thank you. Now think to yourself, did this poor work environment affect the business as a whole? Tonight I'm here to discuss a solution to amend my problem. In my company, we have lost many clients due to our unprofessionalism. I recommend implementation of team building workshops. The Human Resource Department in University of California has done studies which have shown that they create awareness and decrease the trait, build communication and relationships, as well as create efficiency in the workplace, minimizing unprofessionalism. Attending these workshops will teach the people progressive discipline policy. The progressive discipline policy is a useful tool that includes a set of increasingly severe penalties for repeated offenses. So think of it like this: it's a 3-strike system. Your first infraction, a verbal warning. Your second infraction, probation, and then hopefully the third infraction, nobody will get there, termination. Next one is building communication and relationships. With building the communication and relationships, a successful team building program will improve communications. One way to do so, studies have shown one way to do so is through activities. The 3 activities that I've researched that I found interesting were 2 truths and a lie, where the team members would all sit in a room like this, stand up one by one, say 3 statements, and everybody would have to guess which one is the lie out of the 2 statements. The second one was minefield, which is you're in an empty room, and you're paired into 2. One is blindfolded, and the other person would have to lead the person through the room, which would be set up with obstacles, and the first person to get to the room using their communication skills with the partner wins. And the third one is paintballing. Who wouldn't have fun shooting their boss? Effective and efficiency. Most business hope for effective team building skills that would enhance efficiency in the workplace. The collaboration of employees working towards a common goal increases morale, removes personal barriers, which will lead to greater productivity. Studies have shown working in a less hostile environment reduces stress, as well as builds unity, which was better towards a common goal. Now, I know you're thinking, how much is this going to cost? Studies have shown again that for team building workshops, it costs about $150 per person, and then $2,000 per group. And also the cost of attending this, which would be taken away from work. So a couple of rebuttals I have come up with for you guys is, 1, we have a bunch of technology resources where we can research online to find just any type of team building activities and do them at work. And we can do retreats on weekends, which will allow us to not affect our just work time in general. Conclusion. I have picked the best recommendation. I believe we should implement it, and then 2 to 3 months test trial it, and then see where we go from there. If any problems, we can always go back to our first recommendation. And here are my references. Any questions?
In your study, were you able to
or work on this one client, and then go from there, as well as, it's an ongoing process, so you never stop team building, in a sense.
How would you deal with employees, I guess, that were reluctant to do that on a weekend?
Okay.
Like to, take off
Well,
work?
we always do staff, well, hopefully, in my company, we would not have to work on weekends, but people that are busy, we can always do staff meetings